What is up, team? It's your boy Sledge from the SledgeInc team, back with another video. And today we are episode 1 of FindOut, behind the scene with credit card content creators. And today we have 3 creators here answering these 3 questions. Question 1, what are the plans for your channel in 2024? Question 2, besides yourself, who is your favorite credit card or finance content creator and why? And question number 3, for the viewers looking to build credit, what are some of the best practices that you recommend when using credit cards? Now, these are some creators that you may or may not know. So your boy is going to leave the links to their channels down in the comment section and the description of this video so that we can all subscribe to them. But you know, over here at SledgeInc, we get straight to business, so let's get to it.
Hey everyone, it's Stan from the YouTube channel Stan the Credit Frog. I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to my man Sledge from the SledgeInc team for inviting me to come onto his channel and to answer these 3 questions for you guys, alongside some other fantastic creators as well. And so I'm going to jump right into this and get into our first question. And the first question is, what are your plans for your channel in 2024? And the answer to that question for me is pretty simple. It's the same answer I've had this entire time I've had this channel, and that is to continue to create great content for you guys that's fun, educational, and based on my own experiences. I think about credit cards a lot, and I like to talk about them a lot too. And so I like to document that in these videos, and so you can hopefully see what my thought process is like, and then use those experiences and those thoughts to help you make better credit card choices for your own personal credit card setup and credit card life. That's the most important thing to me. I mean, I definitely watch other creators for that same reason, and so I hope I can do the same thing for you guys as well. Another goal for my channel, which is something that is a little more this stage of where I am, is that I want to continue to make 1 long form video a week. And that's been true since I've started my channel, but I've also experimented and done more content into things like shorts, into live streams, into podcasts as well. And what I found is that a lot of you guys seem to resonate with me when I do more unscripted content. And I try to make my scripted content as unscripted looking as possible, but of course there's going to be some ways you can tell that it's not scripted. And so I'm trying to do more unscripted content, and it's going to be a process, as you know, I'm trying to figure out ways to find time to do YouTube alongside my full-time job. And so I'm going to try to continue to make these or make efforts to do more unscripted content as we move forward in 2024 too. And the second question that Sledge asked is, who is your favorite finance content creator and why? And for me, I'm going to go outside the realm of credit card content to answer this. And the creator that I resonate with the most and my favorite would be The Money Guy Show. Now, The Money Guy Show is a YouTube channel run by 2 certified financial planners, Brian Preston and Bo Hansen. And both of them talk about general finance tips and retirement planning strategies in the lens of course, certified financial planners. And I like that because that's their day job. That's what they do. So they're very knowledgeable in this topic. And so I have a lot of trust in what they say. And I actually had been following them for many years now. This is probably my 4th year following them. And a lot of their advice has been very good and has helped me manage my own financial plan and do my own financial topics. For example, things with Roth IRAs or 401ks or buying things like, looking at loans or how to view credit cards. All these topics they cover are all just very exciting and very cool to think about, especially as someone who's a finance nerd such as myself. And so not only are their finance topics really interesting, but also the way they run their YouTube channel for me is also interesting too. And a lot of the inspiration I get from my channel comes from their channel. They do a lot of great live Q&As. I love that section of their YouTube channel as well. And so I try to see if I can do that for credit cards too, just based off my own experiences. And so if you haven't checked them out, I definitely recommend it. It's something that you should check out for a longer period of time. Hopefully, some of you who watch my content will do the same, as well as for Sledge's channel as well. And the third question is, for those of you just starting out, what are some of the best practices for using credit cards? And For me, it's again very simple, and it's just to get started with it. And so if you're just starting out with credit cards or you haven't had one yet, just getting started is the most important thing, because it's hard to break into the credit card situation because of the fact that you don't really have a credit score to start. But once you get that first credit card, whether it be a secured card or it would be an unsecured credit card or even a student credit card, at least you have one. And then you can start building off of that one credit card. And I would recommend using it in a way that would help you build good financial habits. And what does that mean? Well, it means that you are spending on the credit card responsibly, you're paying off the credit card in full and on time, and you're treating that credit card like a debit card or cash. And I think when you're first starting out, the best way to do this is to just spend one transaction on the card for 6 months and use cash for everything else. The reason why I say that is that you only put like maybe a small charge on the card, and then you get into the habit of knowing what it feels like to pay off that credit card in full and on time. Now, does this maximize rewards? Absolutely not, but it will get you into the mindset of doing good things with credit cards that will really help you out in the future when you start to think about using 5, 10, 15 credit cards and how to manage all those credit limits, which may be very high for you. And so you'll know how to handle that when you get to that point. The second thing I would say is just to not rush it. I know a lot of people like to go to credit cards and just get like 4, 5, 6, 7 like in a row really quickly. And I know that a lot of us here on Credit Card YouTube, we do that. We get maybe 6, 7 cards or more in a year. But I think when you first start out, getting maybe 1 or 2 is probably better. For the same reasons I mentioned before, is I think developing those financial habits that are very good is imperative at the very beginning, as it will set you up for a lot of success as you move into your credit card journey in the future. And so again, I want to thank Sledge for inviting me onto his channel to answer these questions. I hope you enjoyed my answers to these questions. And of course, I look forward to seeing the answers from other creators to these questions as well. And with that being said, I'll see you guys all in the next video.
What's up, everybody? It's Richie the CEO. First and foremost, I just want to thank you, Sledge, for including me in this. It's an honor. As far as what's in store for my channel in 2024, it's going to be kind of a rough year for my channel. I've got a lot of things going on with my regular job and travel that's going to put a damper on getting some of the content out that I want to get out. As a perfect example, this is the first video I'm shooting in about 2 months now. Hindsight being 2020, I might have waited until 2025 to start my channel, but here we are. Beyond that, my wife, the CEW, and I have some ideas we're kicking back and forth to get her more included in the channel. People seem to really like the episode of Beyond Credit that she was on, which is understandable. I mean, she is the second most attractive person that sleeps in our bed, so there's that. As far as credit card and finance YouTubers besides myself, I would say my favorite is probably Graham Stephan. He's pretty good at all-around finance, and he is the one responsible for getting me into the credit card game properly in the first place. He did a video about the Citi Double Cash. I don't think it was just about the card. I think it was just credit cards in general, but specifically the part where he was talking about the Citi Double Cash is kind of what opened my eyes and got me into the game. For viewers looking to build their credit, my recommendation would be to pay the card weekly, especially guys who are just starting out, because usually you have a smaller credit limit. And if you're putting everything on the card to rack up as many points or cash back as you can, your balance is going to catch up to your credit limit pretty quick. So paying it off weekly is going to allow you to have a much smaller balance when that statement actually closes. That's what I did. It worked out great for me. My credit score shot up pretty quickly by doing that once I got into the game and was doing everything correctly. Other than that, guys, I love you. I appreciate you. If you're not already, subscribe to Sledge. And if you want to, go check out my channel, Richie the CEO. I do the Beyond Credit podcast on there and some other things. Salute and God bless.
Mi hermano Sledge, thank you so much for inviting me again to your channel. This is our second collaboration. The first time was actually the first time that I ever created an English video, so it was a fun experience. It was also great meeting you during the 2023 Creator Meetup in Las Vegas. That was great, and hope to see you during the New Orleans Creator Meetup this year. And hopefully you can come to Puerto Rico for the 2025 Creator Meetup. I'm pretty sure you're going to have a great time in Puerto Rico, my friend. Alright guys, for those who don't know me, my name is Cesar Joel, Spanish-speaking content creator from Puerto Rico that also talks about credit cards, and personal finance. What are my plans for my channel in 2024? I was blessed on my first year. I was able to get over 4,000 subscribers in less than 12 months. So my current goal is to stay consistent and continue providing the best information to the Spanish-speaking community in United States and Puerto Rico in regards to credit cards, and personal finance. Your second question was, who's my favorite credit card or finance creator and why? My favorite creator is Uncle Luke from Luke's Points at Mouth. The guy is ruggedly handsome, difficult to kidnap. He's always knocking Aunt Connie's socks off and also knows the game. The next topic was, for those viewers trying to build credit, what are some of the best practices I can recommend when using credit cards? For those trying to build credit cards are a great option. They affect every single factor on your credit profile. You want to pay on time every time. Credit card utilization between 1% and 9% at the closing day. Don't apply for too many credit cards in a short period of time. If you plan to get a loan in the next 3 to 4 months, don't apply for a credit card. The average age will get reduced. The hard inquiry will also have a negative impact in the short term, so you want to avoid that. If your goal is to build credit, you want to keep it simple. You get a card like the Discover It Secure card. You put one small deposit. Every month, you put one small charge that don't exceed that 10% credit card utilization, and you wait until the closing day. Once that happens, you pay the account in full, and you repeat the process next month. You do that for the next 6 months, and you will have a good FICO credit score. Mi hermano Sledge, thank you so much again for this invitation and the opportunity to be on your channel again. It was a great honor to be here, and I really appreciate you, brother. I hope that you can accomplish every goal that you have for your life and also for your YouTube channel. So, until the next time, brother.
Now, if you would like to see future collaborations like this, consider joining the channel's membership. But I would like to thank Stan, Richie, and Caesar for taking their time to do this collaboration. But this is just episode 4. You never know who might be on a future episode. I might even get your boy Mr. Do Your Research. But again, make sure you subscribe to every creator that took their time to contribute. And if you want your favorite creators to be in this series, get in their comment section and tell them to get with Sledge so we can make that happen. Because this channel cannot grow without your support, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Well, if you like this content or was just entertained, hit that thumbs up, share this video, but most importantly, drop a salute emoji in the comment section. And remember, change is inevitable, but growth is optional. It's your boy Sledge. Salute. Subscribe to the channel. Join the membership.